Hey YouTube, Philly J with Different Dimension Gaming, coming at you with the Speedroid Combo video. So I'm still not 100% confident with the deck, we're going to be totally honest with each other. But I think I'm confident enough that I can put out some combos to help you get a better understanding of what the deck can do and how many interruptions you can have. That being said, let's jump into it. I'm going to shuffle up really quick. And what we're going to do today is we're going to do one test hand, totally random 5 cards. One hand where you don't open any names. And then we're going to do one hand what I think is the ideal hand, but I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, that's okay. I know someone will correct me in the comments. So we're going to showcase one random hand, one pretty bad hand, and then at least one hand that can show you how many interruptions you can possibly have. Give it a couple more of these guys. Give it a cut. See what we get. We're going to start with Double Yo-Yo, Terror Top, Small World, Car Turbo, and Kashtira Birth. Okay, so what we can do here is we can start with our Terror Top because we are playing Speedroid and it's the best starter in our deck. Special Terror Top, and you add to your hand a copy of Take Tomboard. Special itself from hand, and we activate the effect of Take Tomboard, and now we are locked into wins only. Summon from our deck a copy of Red Eye Dice. And when it's summoned, it can target another Speedroid, so not itself. Target our Terror Top, and we can change this level from 1 to 5. I'm going to change it to a level 2. Synchro these two into our level 3 Speedroid Cork Shooter. Cork Shooter's effect will bring back Terror Top and Red Eye Dice from the graveyard. And we'll use the Dice effect again because it's not once per turn. We're going to change Terror Top's level to 4. I'm going to synchro these two into our copy of Hagoida. Before we do anything else, we're going to special summon our Car Turbo. So we're going to need a name on the field. Synchro these two into our copy of Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Now we can use Hagoida's effect in the graveyard to bring itself back because we control a Speedroid. And we can synchro these two into our second copy of Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. And because we haven't normal summoned yet, we can normal summon our Double Yo-Yo, use the effect to bring back our Car Turbo, and we can synchro these two into our copy of Clearwing Fast Dragon. Now, if you want, you can activate the Kashtira Birth. You don't have to. But based on that, you've got 3 interruptions, you've got 3 monster negates, and 2 attack gains upon the negation, and Clearwing Fast Dragon will negate it and make it 0. And if you're going second and you open a hand like this, you can also banish your Car Turbo and increase all their attacks by 800. And then you've got Small World and Kashtira Birth for follow-up. So that's just a random hand. So our second hand is going to be what happens if you don't open any Speedroid names. So for this hand, we're going to open Imperm, Ash, Small World, Unicorn, and Red-Haired Hasty Horse. So what we can do is we can special summon the Unicorn and use the effect. We can grab from our deck copy of Kashtira Birth. Activate. And now you can activate Small World, revealing the red-haired hasty horse. Then you can reveal from your deck your kaiju. And then you can add to your hand your Speedroid Car Turbo. Now you can special summon your Car Turbo because you control a wind monster. You can synchro these two into your copy of Baron de Fleur. And then you can use your copy of Birth to bring back your unicorn. You can set the imperm and pass with that. So with this, you end on an Omni Negate, an Interruption, a Monster Negate, and a Hand Trap. But again, this can be any hand trap depending on what you're playing. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of Interruption, 3 for sure, possibly 4 with Unicorn. So that's just like a bad hand. Now for the more ideal hand, or like what I would consider to be the perfect hand off the top of my head. So for our perfect hand, or what I'm considering to be the perfect hand, we're going to start with Unicorn, Ultra Hound, Recovery, Car Turbo, and then a hand trap of your choice. So we're going to start with Unicorn effect. So grab Birth, we're going to activate it right away. We're going to special summon Car Turbo, Synchro into our copy of Baron. And we're going to use the Birth to bring back the Unicorn. Now we're going to normal summon Ultra Hound, effect to send a grave. We're going to send our Den Daikoduke. And then we're going to link these two into our copy of Rubber Band Shooter. Now, Rubber Band Shooter effect is going to banish our copy of Wind Pegasus. We're going to add to our hand either Double Yo-Yo or Terra Top. Now, ideally, you will always send the Pegasus to add these two, because Yo-Yo gets you Terra Top, and Terra Top, when someone gets its own effect. So either way, you're getting out a body. So we're going to, once again, roll the dice. We're going to go evens, odds. Rolled an even, so we're going to summon Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo effect, going to bring back Terra Top, and then Terra Top's going to activate its effect to add our copy of Take Tomborg, summon itself, tribute itself, and to add to our hand, to summon, our red-eyed dice. And we've seen this song and dance a couple times now. Make this a 2. Summon out our Cork Shooter. Cork Shooter, gonna bring them both back. Now we're not going to use the double yo-yo. We're gonna keep using the same 2. So we're gonna go dice, target Terra Top, make it a 4. Synchro into our copy of Hagoida, Cork to summon our copy of Crystal Wing. We're going to go Hagoida, effect, engrave, bring itself back. And now we're going to activate the effect of our Den Daikoduke engrave. We're going to banish it to bring back our Car Turbo. I'm going to synchro these two into another copy of our Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. And now we can use the Speed Recovery to one more time bring back the Car Turbo. We can use these two to go into our copy of Clearwing Fast Dragon. So now you can set the imperm, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of interruption, plus a ton of follow-up in the graveyard, plus a top deck, plus if you need it, the rubber band shooter on your next turn. So 5 pieces of interruption and follow-up. You've got 2 monster negates in general, 1 extra deck monster negate, 1 omni negate, 1 monster negate in imperm, and the column being turned off. So I consider that to be like the best hand the deck can produce. I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, please tell me because I would like to know. But with that, I think I'm pretty happy with those combos. Now, I'm sure a couple people are just here to talk about the giveaway. So the giveaway is, oh goodness, this copy of Predaplant Dragostapelia in quarter century rare. So let's talk about it. So, quarter century rare Dragostapelia for our 100 subscriber giveaway. The announcement to enter the giveaway will be on our Tuesday video, which is going to be a different kind of video than we normally put out. I will put all the instructions in that, and the announcement for the winner will be 2 weeks after that. So you'll have 2 weeks to enter, 2 weeks to get a complete understanding of how to enter and potentially win the giveaway. It will be pretty simple because I'm not great at technology, so we're going to set it up in a way that it makes sense for everyone to enter. And when I announce the winner, you will have to message me on either Twitter/X, Instagram, or in our Discord. With that being said, thank you to everyone for tuning into the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it informative, and we'll see you next time.